the fuck did I hit 38 followers? So, okay, that's really confusing. Yeah, because on my creator dashboard it says I only have 23. That's really odd. Streamlabs with the browser source that I use from Twitch for my follower goal. I just refreshed it. And I'm already live. And it still says I have 38. Yeah. Also, I love it Panda's saying stuff, but nobody's there to listen to her. Her cats or something. Yes, I have. Hey Melt, how are you doing? How's being laid up with a boot on your foot? Hey J3, oh, it gets annoying. I can imagine. Hopefully your partner's, you know, good about taking care of you. Dude, I still feel like shit, and Knight still doesn't have a voice. Like, I got sent home from work today because earlier today I sounded like shit too. But I figured if I'm gonna be stuck at home this evening and I'm gonna be playing video games anyway, I might as well, you know, entertain people. Still waiting for my brother to bring me my meds. Sometimes you can't rely on siblings for that stuff. But if you have a good brother, then yeah, that's good. Your voice doesn't sound that bad. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. Yeah. Hopefully his voice is nearly completely back tomorrow so that way he can stream too. We're hoping. But for tonight, you guys are stuck with just me. Unless other people decide to... Wait, hold on. I didn't know you were joining. Hang on. Whee! Okay.
Yo, my voice is so fucking bad.
Yeah, it's really rough.
It's real rough.
Feeling very second class since he's busy with my sister-in-law and her kid. Well, I mean... Is it his wife, or is it, like, another sibling's wife or partner? Oh. We'll go ahead and transition here. Because I know how that goes, kind of feeling like the second-class citizen. Oh my god, don't speak, Knight.
See, here's the worst part about it, is that not only do I kind of have to speak sometimes, but today I was the one that was the more functional of the two of us to be able to go out and, like, you know, run the couple of errands that we needed. It's so bad.
It's really bad. Like, he got the really bad, like, cough and, like, congestion and losing voice and everything. And I got the worst part of the no energy, literally can't do anything. Like, I went into work, what, for maybe 3 hours today? Yeah, I went into work for 3 hours today, and I got home and I napped for 2 hours. Like, I was exhausted from the sheer act of going to work and sitting at my desk and reviewing a document. Like, it was bad. But... his wife, his stepkid. Sister-in-law hates when she... she's one of those. We knew one of those.
We sure did. But, you guys, I cannot describe. So, if you think that my voice sounds bad right now, okay? So, earlier, I would have coughing fits that would literally make me squeak like a goddamn dog toy. It was so bad because I'd be like that like horrible, like, oh my god, that person has the plague chest cough.
Yeah.
But also a like cough that makes them squeak at the end of it, so you're just like, oh my god.
So like, it's a time I can be in my room. It's so chill. I feel that sometimes it's good to just have some time to just chill. But yeah, those coughs hurt so much. Like I said, I'm very thankful I did not get the horrible coughing congestion part. I just got the, you know, I try to do anything and I feel like I'm dying part. Like, we just got done changing some litter boxes, and like both Knight and I were just like drenched in sweat afterward. It was pretty gross.
The very act of existing feels taxing.
Yeah. And like, we were supposed to go and play a dice game tonight, and I told them yesterday, I'm like, we can't. For one reason, we don't want to get everybody else sick, and for the second reason of we just don't have the energy to do it.
Straight up, with the dice game we would be playing is
With a bunch of
a
sweet little old ladies.
yes, with a bunch of sweet little old ladies, and one of whom has a son that is
He just went back in the hospital. He
yeah,
broke his back about a month and a half ago now and has a really bad infection.
it's so bad. And so poor dude, like the fact that the one of the little old ladies, she would have to then go home and like try and help take care of him,
Yeah.
and it's like, nah, I'm not gonna fucking
No.
inflict this kind of shit on somebody.
What's up? Hello?
Hello. Who is joining us? I don't recognize. Oh, it's Toad. Hello, Toad.
Don't recognize my voice. I'm so hurt.
Think about the total of how many times I've seen or heard you in the last like year and a half.
Also, Toad, you quiet as fuck.
You are quiet as fuck. Hang on.
But yeah, no,
I'm testing a new. I got a boom arm.
uh,
And
hate
I'm
laying
trying
on
to
your
get
back
one
and
up
bra,
set.
this shit sucks. Oh yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
It was so
quiet.
Yeah, you're still pretty quiet.
it was so bad last night. We were both trying to get comfortable, and it's gotten to the point now where we have like 3 different like setups for both of us to be able to sleep. I have a
Meet me.
angled pillow that is on the side of the bed, and Peaches has her pillow like wadded up so that way then she can get some angle. It's real bad.
It's really bad. Yeah, Toad, you were still super quiet, but now he's deafened, so that's okay. Okay. But yes, sweet little old ladies, and most of these sweet little old ladies I have known since I was a tiny child. So it was like I'm not risking their health to go play a dice game. Okay. But we're going to go on a murder spree across Japan this evening. I don't know how long I'm going to stream. I don't know how much energy I have to do any sort of length of stream, but, you know, we'll see how this goes. We're going to try, because I haven't streamed all week. Neither has Night, but... Okay. We're gonna go to... I'm not gonna try and find him right now. I spent like 30 minutes searching in that area, trying to find that dude. What is this over here? Oh, that's another shrine. You know what? Let's go do that. We'll travel from here. Dude, you sound like a sword swallower, but the sword was covered in 80 grit and they did their act twice a minute for hours. I mean, accurate.
Anything better?
Either
That
or
is
I
a
was
little bit
gargling
better.
A fucking sandpaper dildo. I mean, 6 of 1, really.
I am not sure what to comment. That was a hell of a time to pop back in.
Yeah. No, I'm doing a stream and one of the guys in my chat said, dude, you sound like a sword swallower, but the sword was covered in 80 grit and they did their act twice a minute for hours.
I feel dumb. I think I figured out why I've been having mic problems.
What is that?
I don't think that the cord has been plugged in all the way.
Oh,
Better
goodness.
to keep out of sight.
I'm usually better about insertion.
Yeah. Hey, Aloe! Yes. Playing some Assassin's Creed tonight. Because the murder intent is real.
Okay, so is this any better?
Yes, much better.
There's a lot of settings in Discord that interact with stuff. I'm actually looking at yet another new mic
Ooh.
because apparently the ones that my voice is too low most of the time for them to pick up comfortably. They pick me up with background.
Gotcha. I'm gonna turn the game volume down just a little bit. But that's more for me.
Hey, Aloe, how you doing? Yeah. Oh, dude, this week has been a fucking ride.
Who's streaming right now?
Me.
Is anybody?
I am.
I don't see a stream invite. Give it a second.
It's gonna be in the self-promotion.
Not under streaming notification.
No, that's just for nights.
Yeah. Dude,
We're hanging in there.
we're trying. We're trying real hard. Guarantees are not made.
No. Guarantees are not made. But you know what I can guarantee? These bitches gonna die.
You gotta figure out what. Oh, were you hear me, or is that a too quiet moment?
It was a too quiet moment. So I have you all for output volume. I have you all the way up to 200%. Just FYI.
I have you up to 180%, and I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I'm going through all of my settings right now, trying to fix it. I have no idea what it is.
Ease the throat and go down easy. Oh, chowder, like clam chowder is great. Ended up and I did some, just some like rice. I think like the world's most no effort gumbo. I took some chicken noodle soup and put some rice in there.
It was basically chicken and rice soup.
It was great.
Oh man. But no, how have you been, Aloe? I had Taco Bell for lunch. Does that count as hearty?
I don't think you should have had Taco Bell. You should have had, like, Palatos or something.
Yeah, probably. But of the things that Knight listed when we were trying to figure out what to eat, Taco Bell was the only thing that sounded good.
Does this help at all?
Oh, I can actually
wow.
hear you.
Hey, I found a stupid setting. There's like 12 different things in my system that are vying for control of my microphone settings.
Mm-hmm.
So I had Discord completely tweaked, and my Windows system went in and created a custom setting for the microphone and had it tweaked all the way down because one of the AI pre-built tools thought that it knew better.
Sounds about right. So I actually had to turn you down. It's that good now.
Yep. So,
Well,
I'm
I've
doing
got
it-
it at 100%, so I'm gonna tune it down to 50.
Mm-hmm.
Food party, yeah. But Aloe says that he's doing better. Went to a job fair a few days ago and applied to some government positions. Fuck yeah!
Nice.
Go do.
So,
Best thing about New England clam chowder is it gets you into a hacker's lair and hidden behind a Cannibal Corpse concert.
so 50% was a little too quiet, it seems, Toad.
Yeah.
How
And
about
then-
you?
That's good.
That's good, yeah. And then I'm just dealing with a couple of girl trouble things, so I'm feeling it out. Dude, girl trouble is always a thing. But,
No, you don't get
It's-
to run away.
it's always important to, be able to at least deal with girl troubles as they come up. Also, Peaches, you and that Kusarigama, y'all fucking shit up now.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about that katana that you had previously, but it was not doing it for you. But now, my goodness, you fucking bitches all the way up.
And having a good time doing it.
Yeah.
This Ronin is giving me some trouble though.
Yeah, you being a bitch.
Ooh. Oh no! Stuck in a corner! Stuck in a corner! Oh fuck! Shit!
A satisfying kill.
Looks like the katana's all about timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a parry button?
There is, but I can't get the timing down. I need to practice more.
That flash. You see where the flash is happening on the sword?
Yeah. No, I see
I
where the
would time it for that.
yeah, I absolutely see where the flash happens, and I try to parry, but I guess I'm not timing it right on my end with the controller.
Do you think you're going early or late?
I think I'm going late.
So do it before it flashes.
Okay. We'll give it a shot.
I don't know if you've configured your input lag or if you're doing keyboard.
Oh no, I'm just doing. Oh gosh darn it. I made a mistake.
Yeah, go for all of them at once.
This was a mistake. I'm just gonna run away.
It's called Assassin's Creed. Let's run around out in the open like this is Skyrim and I'm picking a fight with a giant.
Yes.
What's that? I'm a level 1 and I should take this iron dagger that I crafted and upgrade it to the minimum possible level and go fight a giant? Okay. Oh look, the moon.
Yeah, sounds about right. Who is doing all that hissing under my
I'm
desk?
not allowed here. I should be quiet.
As a Mackie and an egg.
I was about to say, that sounds like a personal issue. Maybe you don't want to air that out on stream.
Oh no. It was red. I didn't notice it until I hit the button.
Just a feeling. Okay, so not death to the lampshade guy. And then, just feelings type thing, can't exactly get what they need, plus ain't the best to be in a relationship with right now, so trying to slowly help them to see that they're using very red tinted shades. Oh yeah, dude. Like, Peaches and I have said many times that it is hard to see red flags with rose-colored glasses.
It is.
Oh.
So, I mean, just give it time, Aloe. Like, I don't know the exact situation, but like, Night and I took things slow at the beginning. Well, sort of. But just kind of feel things out and see how it shapes up. Like, I am children. Oh,
Goodness.
it was not Mackie and Egg.
Yeah, my goodness. Creaky cat.
All right. Loot all the stuffs.
Yeah, I'm trying to get stuff set up so that I might start streaming.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
I just... I still don't feel like I have anything to offer on streaming other than, you know, talking head doing dumb things.
I mean, that's 90% of what it is. Let's be honest here.
Hey, Robbie, how you doing?
God, you still sound like shit, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that glass was still very full. I tried, Robbie. He won't let me get anywhere near him right now.
Well, it sucks that he's sensitive to heat, or that you're sensitive to heat, Knight, because I make really good chicken noodle soup, and I could give you guys a quick recipe for it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good luck resisting when restrained.
I'm pretty sure that's frowned upon. Unless it's consensual.
If he's frowning, just hang him from his ankles. It'll be a smile.
There you go.
Ah!
Something up, turn the frown upside down.
And it helps with drainage.
It does.
That's true. It sure does. Also, you're finally happy and at peace. Ooh.
That is good, Robbie.
Then, so I think you just need to be clear and upfront with her then, Ala, that you are just not ready for a relationship right now. I care about them, but it's very apparent that I take a while to see if I grow feelings, but they're more than past the door in terms of words they use and more private things. Okay. So, I mean, just be straight with her. Like, don't mince words, because sometimes girls will read too much into things if you're vague about stuff. So just be completely honest with her. Just tell her, like, hey, I'm not ready for this right now. This is a little too much for me. And we just gotta back off. Had a friend for almost 2 weeks, and you're now never talking to her again. Okay, what happened?
I got a question for Aloe. Like, are you still willing to be monogamous with the person that you're talking about, or is it just they want to put a title to it and you're not comfortable with that?
Yeah. That's a good question. I think I need other stuffs to get into that one, so that'll have to wait till later. Whee. Maybe not that blunt. Yeah, no, I agree, J3. Maybe don't be that blunt. Knight, would you deal with that message? Robbie's message got modded. Frickin' auto mod.
Oh, you haven't even met in person yet.
Oh! Okay, so she's dropping the L-bomb without even having met you in person.
Oh, ew.
Holy crap.
I agree that,
Gross.
like, hold your boundaries
Yeah.
well with that one. Just,
Don't be afraid.
like,
You're safe.
my relationship, I'm married now.
Please,
My wife,
let me
Queen,
repay you.
I don't know if you've been in a chat with her yet. But we did not start out as the boyfriend, girlfriend, none of that stuff. We were kind of just friends
Don't
with
overlook
benefits
anything you see or hear.
and cohabitating as roommates at the beginning, and that went on for a while. But it was because we had boundaries and we were both respecting each other's boundaries. And if a boundary is being pushed before you've even met the other person,
Yeah.
then that's a big red flag, in my
100.
opinion. Like, that's a
100%.
lack of respect for what you have going on and who you are. And I don't think that, like, I personally wouldn't continue that relationship, communication, any of it. That would just be okay, I'm done with this.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat there. Not a matter of monogamy, not that I want to put a label on it. We've known each other for 3-ish months. She's been saying I love you within the first month and a half to 2 months.
Oh, yikes. That sounds like that there's some trauma or something involved. Normally, when you have trauma or something else that's kind of happened in like in the past, that folks are a lot more willing to try and latch on to a relationship, and there's a lot of misconstrued emotion that happens with trauma bonding and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that's
But yeah, you're absolutely right. That's also a big red flag because a lot of like narcissists and like there are like mild and not so mild sociopathies that they'll use love or they'll use other strong emotions as ways to see exactly what they can like maneuver around with you and what they can get you to do based on just what they tell you.
yeah. So
I love you too early is almost always a manipulation.
yeah.
It means that it doesn't have the same meaning to that person that it might have to you. Especially if you feel that it came too soon. I didn't go quiet again, did
What?
I? I said I didn't go quiet again, did I?
No.
No.
Okay.
But no, I 100% agree with Toad. Like,
Before my current relationship, I was in some very, very toxic, like, relationships and connections, and the fact that my wife is even with me has more of a testament to her than to me, because I was an absolute asshole when we first met. But me being an absolute asshole to her was still better than the relationship that she was in. And I stopped being an asshole.
Yeah. And Melt is absolutely right that even if it's not intentional, it's absolutely manipulative, and that person definitely needs some help that, any one of us are not licensed to be able to give.
no, like, we're definitely happy to, like, sit here and talk and give you our opinion, but we are in no way licensed to actually do this kind of thing.
Yep.
We will just give you unsolicited advice.
Well, sometimes mildly solicited.
Mildly.
Most of the time mildly solicited. But there's every now and again there's gonna be some unsolicited bits in there.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I mean, oh, he stabbed me. Nope, running. Because I've only got one health item left. A little bit of pressure. Ooh. Yeah. So,
Oh, passing of their late fiance.
yeah, Al, I'm gonna be honest with you. Run away. Because they're... How do I put this nicely? Or is there a nice way for me to put this?
So I mean, I think there's a softer way to put it, if anything. But
What do you
That's-
mean?
that's someone who's just very
They're-
straight up, in no way ready for a relationship.
No, she is looking for...
She's looking for you to be able to replace what she lost.
Yeah. That's what she's wanting.
And you would be competing with the memory or fantasy of what that previous person was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not what they actually were, but the fantasy. And that's not a healthy situation to be in.
No. That's never healthy to be in.
So I would just hold your boundaries and
Yep.
like if you see something with this person, like give it time and maybe they'll chill out. Otherwise I would just run.
Yeah, I agree with Mel that it's very codependent, and they're probably not looking for a relationship because that's what they actually need in the moment, but simply because that's what they want to try to fill the void.
Yeah.
Yep. They want it to feel that validation on what their history has said. Oh,
Oh, I tried.
hello, you're fine, dude.
Dude, that's the whole reason that we're here and like just chilling in the general chat.
Yup.
And like
It's vibes and vibrations.
we are. Oh God, I need to actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Jesus Christ. But no, you are always welcome to come in and vent.
Yup.
Like, that's what friends do.
I enjoy Robbie. The only good relationships I've had are my ex and the deep-seated love I have for Knight.
You know, I can't even
Don't waste your
100%
run,
say
Mr.
that. I could say.
I'm sorry, Knight. I'm sorry. She just put you on blast there.
So, the only good relationship I've had is Night. Don't die. Like, that's not even a joke. The only good relationship I've had in the last decade is Night.
Oh, hey, Knight. They just dropped the secondary Galleon of Ghouls thing for Warframe.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's the one
Tacket
that.
bug.
Yeah. The tacket lug. Basically, it's a fucking mason board.
Yeah.
We're blunt, and we've been around enough people to know sometimes the best thing you can do for you is fucking book it. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that sometimes, like, there's no shame in acknowledging that sometimes the best thing that you can do for yourself is just fucking run for the goddamn hills. Don't ignore your boundaries, and also don't ignore the feeling that you have of when you feel like something isn't right. Don't fucking ignore that feeling.
Yeah.
That is how you wind up like Peaches and I in
God.
a relationship that spans a decade or over a decade and is absolute fucking dog water.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'd have listened to my gut more often, I'd have been out of relationships long before they had a chance to actually hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah, your gut instinct, as Queen says, your gut instinct is worth the most for sure.
Yeah, your gut instincts will save you 1,000% of the time. But also, on the same note that Knight was talking about, like, also on that same line, like, if something feels right, go for it. But if it feels wrong, run the fuck away. Violence. Where you at? There you are. Hello.
Mature for your age, but blind. Okay, so here's the thing. Funny story about being mature for your age, but also all of that
Come on,
shit.
There we go.
Okay, so there was a study done here in the States. It was a psychological study done. God, I forget how long ago it was done. But people who are often considered mature for their age or otherwise, like overly mature, but then it feels like you will miss some really basic stuff. That is neurodivergent 101. That's also very often what you have is people who are classified as mature for their age or otherwise more adult is often the case with folks that go through some form of like
Hello, Monty.
narcissistic or other parental trauma that ends up and deals with the fact that um, the parents this is so it's the study looked at. Yes, it's based in trauma.
Better to
It's
keep
based
out
in
of sight.
neurodivergent people in trauma, because effectively what happens is that the parent
Ah, shit, he was
is
looking right at me.
consider or is seen to be that they are that they're not as emotionally mature, they're not as emotionally ready to deal. And so what ends up happening is that it's very common that people who are considered more like adult is effectively that you had to understand that your needs were not being considered or not seen as important as their needs, and so you end up and you don't learn that it's what most people call maturity, and emotional maturity is just what you grew up with your whole life, or you grew up with for an extended period of time, saying that, well, I grew up learning that my needs were not as important as other people's needs, and you don't necessarily get the same opportunity to learn that your needs are important too, but just you have to consider other people. That instead it's, oh no, my needs are just not as important as other people's needs, period.
Mhm.
Ergo, you just end up and you appear mature, but the reality is that it's actually just the fact that that's the only thing you learned.
Yeah.
You're coping with trauma.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the
to
club. Man, we got real clock there for a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
Yep. I think that there's a lot of us that are neurodivergent that we learn the hard way that you don't want to tie yourself to somebody and you don't want to kind of lock yourself into something that isn't going to meet your needs or isn't willing to try and meet your needs,
Yeah.
which sucks because a lot of us have to learn it the hard way.
At least it's
And
healthy talking and not trauma dumping. Hey, sometimes we trauma dump here.
it's very true.
That's what we do.
Trauma dumping happens sometimes.
Uh, is that
The
what?
trauma dumping and talking. So, trauma dumping is expecting somebody to fix all of your issues.
I mean, true.
So, you're literally here, you're talking. Trauma dumping is like, oh, I had all this terrible shit happen. Now, what are you going to do to fix it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
is that what ends up to my mates say that they want to smack me upside the head sometimes? Because I try to bend myself over backwards to my own detriment and help other people. Yup.
Yep.
Like, that's 100%. Like, that's not even a joke. 100%. That is neurodivergent trauma victim 101.
Yeah.
We end up and we learn from childhood trauma, we learn that our needs are not important and they are not nearly as special as other people's needs. So we end up and we just kind of cave.
Yeah. We always
And
we always end up
yeah,
putting everybody else before ourselves and
yep,
like doing everything we can for everybody else.
yeah, often to the cost of ourselves because you learn that your worth is not inherent. Your worth is based in what you can do for other people.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I mean,
oh, bro.
and I would say that like there's many different kinds of moms or you know bi- biological donors or birth givers or whatever you want to refer to it as that all can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Having grown up in a very very narcissistic home and learning the hard way that you need to be your own advocate. And if you aren't your own advocate, then someone else will take advantage of that.
Yep.
Like it's a shit deal.
That's why I like animals more than people. They love you and they don't care about human EBS. Yep, I agree.
100%.
Animals are superior. Got it. I have a Hispanic family. I used to murder myself for people who weren't worth the dirt under my shoes. It sucks, but you gotta stand your ground.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely true.
And I think that no matter, I think every culture, I think every like major, like in the melting pot of the states, like every major culture, there's you can smell the kind of person that pulls that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily something where you want to be you want to be aware of it, right? It's not like you are like specific like, oh man, I'm gonna find them bitches and I'm gonna sniff them out. You just after years of going through it, you just kind of you get a second, you get like a sixth sense for it, and you're just like, oh, I can smell bullshit.
I can smell that bullshit. Yeah, no, it's
Sniffing up on that bullshit.
wee.
What's the gal that was a like famous TikTok like short YouTube gal for a while, and her one of her like things was just I'm out here fighting that bullshit.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Like she was a blonde gal. Her husband is Julian. Um, fuck. But yeah, like you just you eventually you learn when and where you need to be out there fighting that bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a YouTuber or a TikTok person, but I know Jane Litch has some really good monologues about bullshit.
Yeah.
She really does.
Yeah.
Why are
Just
people not
really,
leaving my
genuinely
goddamn
incredibly happy to have y'all say yeah, nah, you being well. So the thing is that you're not being dumb,
No.
Aloe. That's the thing is that that's something that I had to break myself of. So being
Please teach
dumb,
me.
yeah, exactly. Being dumb is like we all have dumb stuff we do sometimes, and that happens. But I don't think it's that you're being dumb. I think it's that you are using the you're using what you learned and what people instilled in you to learn.
Hmm.
And there are other people in out there that are willing to take advantage of that. That's not being dumb. That's you just going through life as a normal human being. There is nothing wrong with you doing that.
No, absolutely not.
And similarly, it's not dumb if you want to help people. That's not dumb. Helping people is good.
Hmm.
And it's a good thing to want to help people. But
Doing it at your own detriment is where the issue is.
yes, that's where the whole piece comes from is that help people. Always try to do good and help other people. But don't try to do good and help people that aren't willing to be a good person to you as well.
Yeah.
Don't
The
try and help.
airplane analogy. Put your mask on first before you attempt to help anyone else.
Yes, I
Um,
love that. That's a great one.
well, yeah, I know you're not saying I'm being dumb. It's just that I'm kind of allowing it to escalate too far, despite kind of seeing the issues on my own end. Like Melt said, asking for advice from y'all shouldn't lead to me having to learn the hard way if I don't have to. But you're still young. Like, I
I
was
thought
in.
Aloe was like 47 with the rest of us.
No, Aloe is in his 20s. Um, so,
Not that we're putting you on blast or anything.
yeah. Yeah, Aloe's in his 20s and still, like, figuring out life. I think
Yeah.
currently sitting in the chat, you and Knight are the two oldest.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but who acts the oldest?
Oh shit. Do we need a rock paper scissors for that one? Because I feel like I don't know. There might be a toss up.
I mean, that's definitely not
Anybody
Knight.
claiming it?
I'm not. I'm not even going to venture a guess at it. I'm gonna be real.
If anybody could claim it, I would think it would be Queen. Let's be honest here.
Yeah. That's right. That's fair.
She gonna be so mad at us. You're gonna get me in trouble.
That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm her best friend.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I think mostly Aloe is 21.
Yeah,
Yeah, not technically at a point
but
where life need to be overly mature. Yeah,
here,
too gremlin most days.
but
So I mean,
here's the thing though, Aloe. Like you're 21, which means you probably haven't encountered something like this before. So the fact that you're like questioning it at all shows that you are at least somewhat mature and like setting boundaries for yourself. So that's good.
and you're able to recognize that hey, this feels wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure, and
Why?
you're willing to like have the humility to crowdsource a thought on it.
Yeah,
It's actually extremely healthy.
it is.
Yes.
Like, It's an extremely healthy thing to not try to just grin and bear it yourself and ignore signs, and you'll save yourself tons of headache and heartache.
Yeah.
100%.
As all of us elder neurodivergents can tell you, that there is there is nothing wrong with learning from our dumbassery.
No, there's not.
Absolutely.
There is a reason we hang out. Now, Queen, if Toad didn't tell you, we've already thrown you under the bus as the eldest acting person of the group.
I mean, physically maybe. Not my fault I'm broken. Shit.
Oh.
Already got the new weapon, Knight.
Nice.
Are you still over there playing Cyberpunk Night?
Yeah.
Hey, if that's his feel-good game, let him do it. Kill Adam Smasher for me. Make him pay for what he did.
Ah! Oh.
You know what he did.
Whoa, and Toad, you say old and body. Oh man, Toad was just saying that we were gonna get him in trouble.
You won't be seeing any bandits for a while.
I'm not saying that you're old in body. I'm saying that I'm old in body. I'm the old broken one.
We're saying that you're old in
Jesus.
spirit, Queen.
Thank you.
She's
Please
not old
look
in
out for
spirit.
yourself
She's old
and
in the
your
way that
neighbors.
she
You're
acts.
in this
She
she
carries the
behaves-
adulting responsibility thing.
She is the adultiest adult of the bunch of us.
No, for sure, Aloe. Like, and if you're comfortable with it, like, you can always ask us to chat anytime. Like, that's what we're here
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like that's what we're trying to cultivate in the community. Is that ultimately what we want? Is we want people that are
Yeah, we're just trying to be,
willing
like,
to-
decent human beings at the end
yes.
of the day. I can't say that for sure about Toad because he is an asshole, but
I came by it honestly.
that's true. Let's see here. I'm going to say this is body hella fine. Thank you. Queen, I know. I've seen you in your wedding dress. Like, I know.
There's a problem if you're the adultiest.
Maturity-wise, most
I mean-
days you are the adultiest.
I'm just a dumbass, man. Like that's all. That's all I know.
You said it, not me.
I'm just stupid as fuck.
Let's see here. Yes, absolutely. All of the love for Aloe. Like, we love our friends here, even our internet friends that we may not have met in real life. Like,
Damn straight.
we absolutely love our friends.
Damn straight.
I don't know who this damn is, but you having to reaffirm that they're straight is confusing me.
Ah!
You know, they just really want people to know, man. That's all. That's all I got.
I'm just saying, if you have to try at it that hard.
Methinks you doth protest too much.
Are you all right?
I mean, I'm comfortable. I just know that words can kind of run people the wrong way, thinking it's parasocialism, hence the clarification. But hell, that kind of community you're trying to foster works. I'm one of one only, because soon many of y'all have helped. You know, again, we certainly try. Like, we're not licensed healthcare professionals or licensed like therapists or anything like that. But
We're just idiots who have done some dumb shit and done it a long enough time that we're like, ah, yeah, that's probably not how that works.
Yeah. And like Quaid says, we will absolutely accept you as our little brother. And we will be just one big, weird, happy family. Sorry,
My
Knight.
standpoint is, I am a parent, and I will say flatly, I will try to help you not walk down the same path that I have walked down. But if you question it too many times, I'll tell you to go ahead and put your hand on the stove. Some lesson, if you only learn the hard way, nobody's gonna push you.
Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way, but we're gonna try to help you not do that.
Also, since we're siblings and we're not your parents, bedtime is whenever the fuck you want it to be.
I mean, yeah.
Just be a functional human being for tomorrow.
At least try to be, anyway.
Tomorrow's the weekend. There is no bedtime on the weekend.
That's true.
I mean, yeah.
There is no bedtime on the weekend.
If you have a normal Monday to Friday 9 to 5.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I used to work 7 days a week, and there is no. The weekend is the weekend.
Yeah.
Boss is just gonna have to deal with me coming in hungover. He's the one that wanted me to work Saturday and Sunday, Christmas and Thanksgiving and everything else. When I come in a little hungover, you're just gonna have to smile and go, well, don't throw up in the customer's house.
Fair.
Yep.
Oh, goodness gracious.
27.
That must have been when you were doing two-man stuff. Oh, look, more people to murder.
That's a good question. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have been doing 2 minute.
No, you don't license or
27.
anything, and I'm not being able to expect you to magically fix my issues. I just greatly appreciate you saying, hey, look, I'll respect you if you want to go for it, but personally, it looks a little fishy, so go for it, just be careful. Yeah, that's pretty much,
Stick to
where
the
we're at,
shadows. I don't want trouble.
if your gut's telling you, give it a shot, then give it a shot, but if your gut's telling you to run the fuck away, then turn and run, my man.
Sprint.
I agree completely.
Because there's only so much you can do to make something work. And some things will just fit and work, but they are kind of rare. Oh, that was very fun and violent.
What should I use to rank this
Sometimes finding the amicable is the best thing to do.
Yeah. Not everybody is going to find their Peaches or their Knight or their Queen or Toad.
But you help.
simple wordsmithing communication standpoint is I like you and I enjoy communicating with you, but I feel like we need two different things in life right now. I think that it would be best if you work on finding the relationship and things you're looking for somewhere else, because I cannot provide that to you.
I think that is absolutely a good way to word it.
You little turd.
You've met me. I'm not little. I will admit that I'm a shit, but I'm not little.
Oh no, one of the cats is getting in trouble. Oh shit.
Well, do they know where the litter box is at?
They do.
But they also know where Knight's chicken fingers are at.
They do, and
Okay, well, if you feel like crap and you've got chicken fingers, I think that the cats are trying to do you a favor, because the dry breading is only going to make it worse, along with the grease.
I mean, yeah, you're probably right, but also, god damn it, they're my chicken fingers. Fuck off off my chicken fingers.
And also for folks just joining us, welcome in. I'm going on a murder spree across Japan in Assassin's Creed Shadows. We're also have a little therapy session, but Night Toad and I are not licensed therapists. Hey, so I feel like you're expecting a lot from me in this friendship than I am comfortable giving at this moment in time. At the very least, I want to just take a step back because I feel like you're trying to move this a lot more than I can give, and that's my company. You know, I like those words. Those are
Yeah.
good
Those are
words.
good words.
You're laying it out, and if at that point it's not comfortable for them or they're upset with the way that you've put it, there's no way to save it.
Amicably,
Amip.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Dyslexia of the tongue.
Yep.
Oh
Jesus.
yeah, fair.
Uh, it's it's something that puts it out there of this is what you need, and if they're not willing to accept that, then it's just a flat proof that there's nothing for you in that
Yeah.
or in that group or that encounter.
Yeah, if they're not willing to accept your boundaries at this point in time when you guys are still getting to know each other, then there's nothing there for you, Aloe.
Yeah, because that boundary will not be there any further because they've already accepted that you'll let them push it.
Yep. But also, hello, Chumpy. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, hello.
How are you this fine evening?
I'm doing all right. How are y'all?
That I dropped in and I'm confused as to what the conversation currently is.
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't know Foxy's streaming.
Yep, Foxy is streaming. And like I'm just casually streaming. I'm not like doing a whole lot.
Okay.
And yes, Queen does have a degree in words, Aloe, so if she says they are good words, then they are very good words.
Certifiably so.
A word degree, pretty epic.
It is pretty epic. She has a master's degree in words, nonetheless.
Well,
Damn,
they
are we gonna go for a
wouldn't let us
doctorate?
call her a mistress.
Who would what now?
Said, and it's
Oh.
bullshit that they wouldn't let us call her a mistress.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's some folks that want to clutch their pearls anytime they hear the phrase mistress.
I mean,
I'm just
probably.
saying that you have a master's degree in something is one thing, but saying that you're the mistress of literature
Oh, that would
is
be
something
fucking cool.
completely different. See?
That would be, admittedly, that sounds like if you're the mistress of literature, that sounds like
Best if
you
I remain
have
unseen.
a wizardly tower that
Yeah.
sits atop a peak, and you have a rotunda simply lined floor to ceiling with books of all various types and varieties.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. It
She's
is.
she's the mistress of fine arts and writing,
Yes,
right?
I agree. That is much better. Okay.
Hey, well, all the
That
writing
sounds
will
pretty
also
epic.
submit to your desires.
Yes.
So long as
Well,
the
if you
writing
add,
doesn't...
hold on. So if we add your job title in, though, hon, it becomes even better because you're the mistress of fine arts and writing with a profession in missile analysis.
He's right. It is
It's
pretty
just,
great.
it's this epic building of character.
So long as the missile or books don't come up to you and shout, "Step on me, mommy," I think that
You know,
I'll walk out in public with that.
depends on the fucking day in our profession.
There were a couple of missiles named Fat Man and Little Boy.
I mean, yeah, you're
Somebody
right.
had to have a fetish.
Yeah, it was Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Moving like Oppenheimer. Oh, blew up their entire quad.
Fucking hell. Ah.
Oh, you got your throat slit. Oh.
Yeah, it did.
That man backflipped and cut you, like slit your throat. Like that was just disrespectful at that point.
I know. Also, that's a neat tidbit of information that I did not know, Queen.
That's fucking badass.
That is badass.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna jump on Warframe because Toad's saying that
Toad's bragging about shit, and now you're like, oh, now I gotta go play Warframe.
tag and lug or whatever it is.
How's that Latrin ribbon? Is it pimp chimping?
The Latron ribbon is like I haven't really noticed a huge crazy spike in my damage on it, but I also have used it only a couple of times for steel path and steel path stuff that I did with I wasn't the amount of stuff that I had gotten from the circuit was more melee focused, so I didn't get a ton of opportunity oh yeah,
It happens,
damage testing.
Pew pew pew.
Well,
No
I
pew
was
pew.
absolutely devastated that the Citra ribbon that I got that's got the negative 104% projectile flight speed doesn't even slow down the rounds.
Oh, you bitches.
You know, if you get like minus 70%, there used to be minus accuracy, and I miss that so much, because you could get that on an opticore and it would shoot backwards.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I'm laying in bed due to roller derby practice energy. I have a legit reason to hate doing crossovers after this sprain. Dude, I feel that. Like, I never did roller derby, but I always loved roller skating when I was little. And I have so many sprained ankles from roller skating.
Yeah, I had an Opticore build that was built for self-damage just because it was funny to run a chroma, max stack him, and kill the person behind you.
Yeah.
Because you could self-proc radiation and kill your teammate while increasing your damage as you shot yourself.
Queen, you are too tiny for roller derby, I imagine.
No, that makes her a good blitz.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Warframe, eat my whole ass.
Did you break Warframe again?
No, Warframe. As soon as I log in, it gives me a fucking platinum discount, and
How
I'm just
much?
like 50%. And I'm like, Warframe, eat my whole ass.
I mean, you did just get paid by Stream Elements today.
I know I did, but
Yeah,
all the
but the
homies hate
50%
crossover.
isn't worth it. You should wait until it gives you double plat.
So here's the thing, he got a 75% one the other day.
I've never gotten a 75% one.
Yeah, what was it? Like, what was it, last week or the week before you got a 75% one?
The week before.
Yeah. Like, they knew he was broke, so he couldn't do anything with it. Oh, goodness.
Pardon me.
No dying on my stream.
But Knight's dying.
Characters stay in their own stories.
He lives with me. He's allowed.
Understandable. Understandable.
Turning and shifting weight so you don't fall. Oh yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, it just takes practice, Mel. I'm sure. Like, you'll get it. You got this. We have faith in you. Just don't break anything. Like, sprains are okay. Just don't break anything, okay?
No, sprains are worse than breaks.
Really?
Yes.
Educate me.
Yes, educate.
Sprains do more damage long term than breaks do. Breaks can be healed relatively quickly. They can be braced and everything else. But a sprain, once you do a sprain, you're more likely to sprain yourself again in the same way and to a higher extent.
Ooh.
So take it from somebody who's had multiple broken bones, had to go in for surgery for a broken bone, and had to go in because of I tore UCL and my ACL in both of my hands. So I've torn them, I've sprained them, I've pulled them. Sprains, like, pain-wise, sprains suck more and they last longer.
Mm.
And you can just be randomly, like, I will randomly go to grab a can of soda or something that way, and my thumb will just immediately spike into fiery plane again, and I have to just like baby it for a week afterwards.
Interesting.
So a break is like a temporary debuff, and a sprain is like a lifetime debuff that gets worse.
Yes, it's a lifetime debuff that will randomly re-engage to its maximum potential.
Fucker.
Yep.
Like, I never
If you
thought about it
talk
that way.
to your doctors and stuff about it, they will tell you the same thing. Sprains are actually worse long term.
Huh. I really honestly never thought about it that way. Mel says, yay, I love that. I can hear the sarcasm.
Think of it this way. Every time that you get hurt, your body, while it's healing, is bailing you out.
Yeah.
But that is not a payout. That's a loan. And interest is built. That is what your body is doing. And when you hit a certain point, it starts to collect.
Yep. So it really makes sense.
It's like warping metal.
Yep.
Yeah, because you're thinning it out and making it weaker instead of just rebuilding the junction. Most of the time when a break happens and it heals, it goes back to the same strength, and where you broke will not break again. It'll break around it. Your body is weird in how it chooses to heal things.
Yeah.
Just remember, bones aren't meant to flex, but tendons are meant to stretch. So when you hurt something and it inherently becomes stronger or more tense or more tight, and it's supposed to be something that's stretching, all you're doing is hurting yourself in the end.
Yeah.
Goodness, somebody sounds like they are very upset.
Either
What?
that or very excited about something.
That's true.
Oh, we can hear the little one screaming in the background.
Which little one?
It sounded like
One of
Lily
mine?
Pad.
I can't hear her. She's canceling
Part
her
of
phone.
this
Which makes
yeah.
me feel horrible.
No.
Oh, she doesn't sound like she's upset. She's just being her.
Oh, I really thought you broke it because it was so painful you couldn't move. It barely passed out, nearly threw up. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
absolutely understand that. I definitely would crunch.
Ah, fuck. Oh, Lilypad is enraged. Oh goodness, what did you do?
She is? What's going on?
I don't know. Queen said in the chat that Lilypad is enraged.
I know, that's why I'm asking. I have an earphone off my ear.
Ah. Oh, that's depressing. Oh,
It's not the shit-apocalypse again.
typical older sister stuff, it sounds like.
She's mad she's not allowed to poke the baby in the face, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd piss her off.
Again, typical older sister stuff. Oh, goodness gracious.
Is it just me, or is it really annoying when they put frickin' pre-designated mod slots in the over-leveling weapons?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's just like, I can do my full build without having to do any of this crap. You guys suck.
Okay.
Oh, I also found out, unfortunately,
Oh.
that I don't know if they hotfixed it or what, but Banshee's weak point generation for sonar does not work with Sight's ability if it is on Banshee. It works if it's on Sight. So Sight 09 can still benefit from a Banshee using sonar, but Banshee can't benefit if she's using evade.
Interesting.
It's bullshit is what it is.
I was about to say, that really doesn't make any sense.
It's when you do a subsumed ability they go through and they will debuff a lot of abilities if they're viewed as too powerful.
Mhm.
And Sights already has a type of debuff on it. Like Rhino's Roar has a debuff on it. It's still one of the most subsumed abilities, but it's still debuffed.
Right.
Um, and it's just because they don't want things to be like a
Best
single
slot.
build controls everything. Yeah.
Hello for a child.
For
But
children.
yeah, it irritates me that I can't utilize Banshee with that because I wanted a stealth gunner build for Banshee just because it sounded like
What
so
is it?
much fun.
I have something to show you.
That actually does sound fun.
All right. Show me.
This is a tiny seashell.
But I will
Oh,
stick
how
with
it
my
relaxes.
World Devastation
Very
build.
nice.
You think you're
Because
so
nothing can
clever?
hurt you if it's
Then
all
tell
dead.
me, which province
very
is
true.
it from?
I just think that I'll probably wind up switching out Airburst
Shells
for
like that are found along the
Jade's
coast of Wakasa.
Orphan Eyes.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. What a clever
That way I can
charming
still
girl
get
you
the
are.
And you are one
armor
interesting
strip.
woman.
Thank you.
Yep.
Perhaps this interesting old woman can be of some help to you.
a little bit of that, some low range, some savage
Let me know
silence,
if you
high
hear or
power
see anything
strength.
of interest.
Make Calervo weep.
Y'all can't see this. There is an Unicat that is sitting on my desk, and she's acting so sullen and forlorn that she cannot steal father's chicken strips.
The fact that you're just now eating your chicken strips, though, like that's
He needed to let them cool down so that they hurt more.
I can't help you in their night.
Unis, that's rude. Don't be rude.
She will always be rude. We know this.
Oh, my finger's getting munched.
Oh
I'm
no!
sorry, did you just say to a cat, don't be rude?
Yes, he did.
We're good.
What kind of apocalypse have you decided to unleash upon the people?
Yes.
Alright. No more holding you like a little baby. Alright, I'll move you. You on the bed.
Hey, Jumpy Aloe wants to know when you need him for D2.
Oh. I'll go ask my other friend. Really quick.
Okay.
Are we talking Diablo 2 or are we talking...
Destiny.
That's gross.
Oh, no, Jumpy ran away.
But why?
I don't know. Maybe we smell.
Oh man. That's the shit too. Yep.
I know, but he didn't have to abandon us to go ask his friend.
Nah.
Like, I'd just...
No, and for Destiny in general, like it's not shit. It's just I would say that it is. I would have liked to have seen Bungie handle their bullshit differently, but they did not. So here we are.
My issue with Destiny 2 comes about by the fact that they refused to learn their lesson in Destiny 1. They released the game in the same non-finished state that they did Destiny 1. They worked it up to a good game, and then they decided to take away all of the prepaid for DLC content, and probably the biggest blunder that any gaming company has done. And I just won't touch it anymore. Like, I used to play it. I was a huge Bungie fan. I
no,
understood
the
the
kitties are wet.
delays in Destiny
Look at my
1
tiny
because
face.
343 locked them out from being able to use any reference to the Halo universe. even though it was pre-built in. Because ODST had posters that said Destiny awaits, and were like, they were put into the environment, and it just it was blunder after blunder after blunder. They got Destiny 1 up and working really well, and then released an unpolished game, and then went through and fixed it again. It just, so that they could screw it all over at the last minute.
I was very sad when they, like, I understand that they had to, like, you know, condense the game down, and I understand that they, like, there were some things that they needed to take out of circulation, that at the time they were like, oh, I don't know if we can take take just this one thing out of circulation in order to fix, like,
No one
in order
enters
to
house
fix
my
things
uninvited.
more at large. But,
Forgive my
you know,
ignorance.
now they have
I'm
proven
a traitor
that they
and
can,
would
or
like
they
to speak
could.
with Master Sokyu. I'm told he knows everyone in Sakai.
Yeah.
That's true. But he doesn't grant an audience to just any merchant who comes to his door.
I'm not just any merchant. I bring letters.
Well, they went and they did that
trade
clean out, and they
contracts.
broke a bunch of crap
Let me
when they
see.
did it. So they made the issue worse. And then they went and they fixed it in the way that they should have fixed it without taking any of the
Silver for
information out.
Nagasaki.
It's one of the things
My
that
father
I
has
actually
some
like
holdings
about
and could help
DE
you
and the
with
way
that.
that they handle Warframe
And
is that they're
order
constantly trying to
ammunition
reduce the total package size without removing content.
This bears the seal of Lord Nobunaga.
And like anytime
Did you
they
know
do
my
a
father is
change
his
in
master?
baseline content or
course.
anything that used to be,
And that my father
there is a
supplies
huge
pencils for Lord
spectacle
Nobunaga's
made of
army.
this is what we're trying to do,
You're
and
either
they
very
actually
naive or
listen.
incredibly bold.
I heard you need to take risks to succeed in Sakai. Why should we be rivals when we can
Now,
work
if only
together?
I could get
You
Fortuna
are
back
more
in blue.
shrewd than I took you for. We can find what you need for a modest share of the profit. What shall I call you?
I am Shigure.
I am Sokun. Welcome to Sakai. Nothing in this city comes without cost, except a piece of advice.
Are you
I have
running those
business in
missions
town.
already?
Walk with me, and we'll take the measure of each
It only took me 4 to get what I
But
needed,
people know you.
so it should take you like 12.
Yeah, I know.
Are all tea masters so revered in Sakai?
That sounds about right, though.
I just remembered talking shit on the last one, and then all of a sudden we got another blade, and you're like, don't you fucking dare.
You do not
Don't
respect
you
your
wish
father?
that evil on
I
me, Ricky
do.
Bobby?
It takes a
No,
smart
he
man
needs
to
to know.
A hard man. I hope you have such.
You really don't think I'm paralyzed?
family
Yeah, I'll show you.
business in mind. And speaking of business, excuse me,
Gah!
a minor affair. Shota.
Here, we'll just use another knife, and we'll pry that one out. Now I got 2 knives in my leg.
These are hard times. You will have your money next week.
Lord Nobunaga may be coming for a visit. He too would be annoyed by this inconvenience.
You will have it
Those
tomorrow.
movies were so stupid.
You
but
and your
so
father know Lord Nobunaga
very,
personally?
like, not quite
He
the same
is
vibe
Lord Nobunaga's
of,
key master.
like,
My
brilliantly
father owes
stupid,
much of
like
his
Monty
fortune
Python.
and influence to
But
him.
it's its own.
In return, we
brilliantly
advocate for Lord Nobunaga in Sakai.
It was
I
the
didn't think
lowbrow,
someone like Lord
brilliantly
Nobunaga
stupid.
cared for culture.
Right?
On
Monty
the contrary.
Python was very much
He
the
takes
highbrow
ceremony
version of
very
it.
seriously.
Yes.
He
Where-
wishes to show his
where,
mastery on and off the field of battle.
The Americanized
call him a
version always
tyrant.
seems
No,
lowbrow.
loudly.
Like,
Some
you've
think
got
his actions
thinking jokes
extreme,
that are still just
others
like, God,
call them
that's
daring.
dumb.
But no one has united this warring land the way
Like,
he
we're gonna
has.
walk you through a
You
scientific thing.
Admire him?
And
I respect
at the end
his
of it, we're still gonna
effectiveness.
do the stupid bit.
These are uncertain times. But the Imai clan will thrive, so long as Lord
Sorry if
Nobunaga
you can't hear
has
me, I'm
power.
away from Mike.
No, you're good. We can actually still hear you pretty good.
Portuguese? A little. You can hear more and more of it spoken in our streets. It makes some nervous
That they might invade?
that they take over our markets.
As Knight evacuates his
We need
nose.
to control the sea trade. That will be my legacy. This is my office.
Toad will be happy to know that I've run the same mission now 3 times and gotten a blade every time.
Oh no. Yay, meds! Meds are good.
Meds are important.
Meds are very important. Speaking of meds, Knight, you need to take more Sudafed.
No Sudafed.
No Sudafed?
No, don't do Sudafed.
I thought you had business in town.
It has been working.
It has been working. It's been
In
breaking up
Sakai,
all the shit in his chest.
Deals are sealed over
Eh.
sake.
That's good. Hey, said, did you guys ever figure out what you
I'd
bought?
rather you invite me.
We're
for
pretty sure
tea.
it's influenza A.
I hear those ceremonies can open doors.
My father serves tea
Should
the
do
most
ginger tea.
powerful in the land. Why would he sit down with you?
It's got a good burn to it, but it cleans out stuff
With the
pretty well.
approval of House Imai, I'll bring in bigger, better
I said I don't know
contracts
what all.
to our mutual profit.
That is exactly the degree of
Knight is
boldness one needs
susceptible
to
too.
survive and thrive.
Yeah, we
in
actually
Sakai.
have some tea upstairs in
Very
an
well.
electric kettle. We just
I'll
need
speak
to,
my father.
you know, go upstairs
To
and actually make tea. But,
There is one more thing
dude, Queen, I don't know if you were here for it
They say
earlier, but they
Sakai
sent me home
leads
from
the
work
taboo
today
trade.
because I sounded like
I'd like to meet
dog shit
merchants
this
of that
morning.
sort, or even other
Isn't
Like-
it funny
an
that
interest
they'll
in.
send people
A
home
gathering
now,
of
but
women
before
with an
COVID,
interest
it
in
was like,
tempo?
just shut up and work.
Yeah,
That's worth proposing just to see his reaction.
yeah, no.
I'll
They
ask
sent me
him.
home. They were like,
Inform
yeah,
yourself on tea
you're
etiquette,
here, you
and
looked
find
at the thing
yourself
you
some
needed
more
to look at,
appropriate
and go home.
A kosore,
I'm like,
perhaps?
but I
Of
still
course.
have shit
These
that
are
I
my
need to do.
traveling clothes.
Very good.
And
Take
I
the
drove
time
all
you
the
need to
way
prepare.
here.
Then return to House Imai.
Yeah, the driving there is the worst part.
Yeah,
It's like, you let me drive here, bastards.
yep, pretty much.
The kosode for the tea ceremony will be
It
part
just
of my
keeps giving me
disguise.
boosters.
I'll need to choose wisely.
Okay.
Sorry, I got a day rollover, and it was like, here, have another 50-hour booster.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
And then my kid's like, how are yours that long? Mine only lasts 30 minutes.
So, at the time that I get there, Queen, like, parking isn't particularly a bad issue. I typically have pretty good luck parking. Let's see here.
What time do you normally go in?
I'm usually there between 4:45 and 6 a.m.
Yeah. That's about right.
Yeah.
When I was getting there at that time, I had front row parking.
Yep. Hey, I get there early so I can go home early. But also it helps keep me on track for when I have to work shifts and I have to be there by 5:45. Now, the day I considered myself extremely lucky was fucking Monday. I had a 2 shift, so I was working 14 to 2200, and I managed to get front row parking at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, that's because everybody's disappearing for a full hour and a half for their lunch.
Yep. I would do
These
that, but I need
merchants
sleep.
must know
I
something
feel
of
that.
tea etiquette. Do you know where I can learn tea etiquette?
But think about all the sleep you can have when you're dead.
Exactly.
Who is he?
Who is Senno Rikyu? He is the undisputed master of the tea ceremony.
And you shower master Sokyu with
Oh,
the
it was
same
Queen that
face
said
he
that.
were
Yeah.
shopping for tea.
Yeah, no,
Nonsense,
she's
Master
different.
Rikyu.
She needs like
I would be
27 hours
content
worth of
if I
sleep a
had
day.
no
Well, she's
other
a cat,
customer
so.
but you.
Too
A
busy
very
to die.
gracious
That's
lie.
fair.
Do you teach the
feel
tea
that.
ceremony?
You're not allowed to die. Neither are you, Knight. Neither one of you is allowed to
Mostly
die.
to the disinterested offspring of power.
I'm free.
And wealthy.
I am no daimyo's daughter. I'm
I
just
would
a
just say
simple
that Queen would
trader
say
interested
differently.
in the ways of tea.
Oh?
Yes. I am told tea ceremonies are a
Miss
good place
Cricky
to meet
Cat.
people of influence.
Queen
and
definitely
perhaps their
says differently.
influential masters.
Your kids would also say
You
differently.
are not from Sakai. You haven't
Hello, baby
traded your
girl.
spirit
Boop.
for the promise of prosperity.
No, I am not.
Good.
I must learn etiquette for Master Sokyu's tea ceremony.
Master Sokyu. Then you will need my
That
help.
Toad's not allowed to die.
Walk me to my home. We can talk on the way. Have those teas brought to my
More
home. would you?
specifically, that
So,
Peaches had
what is it that you are
specified that
really
Toad
here to
is
do
not
in
allowed
Sakai?
to die.
I
I mean,
told you,
that
I'm here to trade and make contacts.
Yeah, exactly.
prohibited.
That's what you told me. At
It's
any
not my
rate,
place to say Toad's not
opportunity
allowed to
has
die.
placed us on a common path. And who am I to refuse the call?
Why did you react to Master Sokyu's name?
Like,
opening?
I could say Knight's
You
not
don't
allowed to
like
die
him?
because he's
As
my
a
partner.
battle
I could say
master, I
Queen's not allowed to
respect
die
what
because
he
she's
has
my best
achieved.
friend. Toad
We
is,
have different
like, my big
philosophies
brother.
when it comes to tea.
So you don't like him?
Ah, we have arrived. You must
My
approach
headset
your
just full
training
send gave
in a
up.
state of readiness.
I was saying,
Let me know
you're more like my
when you
big
would
brother
like
than
to
a best
begin.
friend, so I don't have the say-so of whether or not you die.
Who, me?
Yeah,
I
you.
am ready.
Then come with me.
Oh, there's the sound I wanted. Yeah. Well, I couldn't hear most of what you were saying because my headset just legitimately gave up.
Yeah.
Like, the right ear just busted out, so it's off the side of my head now.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. That came from the babies getting into the office.
Oh.
This place is beautiful, Master Rikyu.
Ah, it was designed around the four virtues: respect, tranquility, purity, and harmony. I approach my ceremonies the same way.
Which is really sad because I
Before we
really
begin,
enjoyed this headset.
Can I ask what you want from me?
I really like my
What do I
headset.
want?
The only thing I wish
I'm
is
told
that it
everything
wasn't
here is
wired.
either bargained or bought. What do you want in return?
Wasn't wired?
Yeah.
So many people demand a price.
Yeah,
I
mine's
try to bring
wireless,
a pinch of balance into the world.
and I enjoy
What I
that.
give is
But
freely
the fact
given.
that it just broke like this really is...
Frustrating.
Now then, let's begin with basic etiquette. Rank and title are put aside. Guests enter as equals.
Yeah, Knight's
The
mouse
host
has been giving him troubles
becomes a
recently.
servant. First
Kind of a
impressions
mouse is
tell
he
people
using?
how to treat you.
Good
How
question.
would you bow to me?
It's just a like one of your like basic Bingus wired or wireless mice.
See, when I
Oh,
went to go
Marge.
build out my
Treat the
system,
guests like
I
daimyo,
actually splurged
they'll make
and
you
I
their
made sure I got
servant.
myself a nice keyboard,
The half
a
bow
nice
puts us
mouse,
on
and
equal standing.
everything else I could.
Free from pride or prejudice. We can
But it's
discuss
still just...
art, poetry.
Like, my mouse is still working, my
I am
keyboard's
not
still
very
working. The
skilled in
headset
the
that I had
arts.
originally was
Certainly
really
not
good.
in
And
poetry.
I might actually wind up going
Nonsense.
back to one of them
It's
now that I
simply
have a separate
comparing
mic.
things to express
Because what I
feeling
was having
or giving
issues with on
voice
that
to
headset
nature,
was a
like
microphone.
thunder
What I had issues
tears
with on
the
the last
sky.
headset was a microphone. So I think I might just look for a
I
headset
see.
that doesn't have
Like
microphone built into
Blood
it now.
blossoming from a wound.
Yes.
Well, so hello,
But, Mr.
Aloe.
Medak, you'll not need to compose a poem on the night. Purity is honored in thought and
You are
action.
extraordinarily quiet, my friend.
Cleaning of utensils.
Let me fix that. You don't.
Oh, there you go.
Of the bowl.
I could just do that.
Turning
There
of
we go.
the
Now I
bowl.
can hear you.
We drink from a common bowl.
I have
Turns
a
its
gain
lightning
thing on the mic
to the
that I
right
turn down
and
whenever I'm
this way.
screaming.
The front,
yeah.
the most
That makes sense.
beautiful part of the bowl.
Gotta love Elgato. They have a whole bunch of gizmos on their mic that just allow you to hardware change it.
Is there anything else I should know?
You said Elgato?
Customary
Mhm.
to
Yeah,
give a
Elgato
gift
stuff,
at
yeah.
the end of the
See, I'm looking into a
Something to
stream
show
deck
you.
for them, and
My apprentice
now I guess I'll
selected
probably
3
look into a
items
headset.
from my personal collection.
Elgato is
You may
yeah, some
choose
good
one
shit.
to give to Master Soap.
Mhm. Elgato's like a good, like, just general purpose, especially for like high-end stuff. Yeah, kind of high-end stuff. If you're going specifically for things, you can go between like Shure S&P 7s is a very common one. You can also go with Sennheiser. Like there's a whole bunch of different companies. I kind of wove around in my thing for general use. So I have an Elgato Wave 3 mic and Skull Crusher Evo headphones. I use these at the gym as well. I used to.
Yeah, I've got a Tipo mic, or what is it, Razer Mini Micro Siren microphone.
Oh my god. Razer Siren Minis are so good. I used to have one. It's like the little capsule. It looks like a giant horse pill, right?
Yeah. So one was this is one of their older ones that they discontinued. It was only $17.
I have that exact same one. Literally sitting in.
Yeah, I was like, anything's better than the issue that I've been having, which was my headset mic kept cutting in and out. And my headset is a Razer right now. I tried a Corsair. I had a Razer before that worked really well, but one of the wires wore out after like 3 years because it had like moving headset or moving earpieces with exposed wire. So I sprung for a higher end one this time, and the kids showed me very aptly why I shouldn't have sprung for a headset. Because they smacked it into the ground when we weren't home at some point, and it cracked the outer casing.
Oh no.
So now the right side earpiece is actually free floating over the side of my head.
Sad.
Ah.
Let's see here.
We love the headphones that are. We love the headphones that are held together with salt and vinegar and everything sinister.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, when it first broke, I took Tessa tape and I wrapped up the connector piece so that it would stay in place. And it was working pretty well for a while, but I guess at some point they got in and got a hold of it again.
Do you like wired or do you like wireless headphones a lot more?
I like wireless because I'm ADHD as hell, and I will stand up with a wired headset and walk out of it.
I've done that before.
I've done it too many times for myself to like think. I walk off with my mouse in my hand because I didn't let it go.
Yeah.
So anything that keeps me from
tea ceremony will
having to curse my own name for damaging things helps.
Do you want a like genuinely really like durable helmet? It's a bit pricey, but you kind of do pay well for it.
Sure, I can make you something for that.
Sure. Give me a thing on it.
I can't wait that long.
Yeah, they're called Crusher Evos. It's from Skull Candy.
Apparently, we're supposed to ask Toad about his apartment and car keys.
What about the fabrics you have on display?
What?
Queen said we're supposed to ask you about your apartment and car keys.
Well, I could make the kozode in one day, but
I think it's about the ADHD comment earlier, where you walk away with stuff.
I don't know what the apartment comment is, but I definitely know what the car keys issue was. So there was, there was a point in time where I couldn't find my keys, and we were hunting for them for quite a while. I would say almost a day and a half, because I needed to just get somebody else to let me back in where I needed to go and give me a ride where I needed to go, because I couldn't find my keys. And at the end of like a night of work, I was really upset and I was tired and I was pissed off because I thought I had lost my keys, and I didn't have a key to get back into my vehicle and stuff that way. So I decided I was going to have a drink, and I opened up the freezer to put a bottle of liquor in so that I could cool it, and my car keys were in the freezer.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
And when I was trying to figure out how that had happened, I realized that I put the car keys in the freezer, but not the ice tray.
Where did the ice tray end up?
The ice tray was still sitting on the counter where I would normally leave my keys.
Nice.
Oh. I would have laughed if you put like the ice tray like half filled with water just in like your key dish, so you just spilled water.
That's essentially what I did, but I don't have a key dish, so it was just on the counter in my designated like drop zone.
So Queen says he locked himself out of his apartment when I was still there, and he had me looking everywhere for it. It was in the mini fridge freezer.
Yep, I did that one too.
Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, let's go for the big guy.
But Toad, yeah, I sent you the link to the headphones. The reason why I like these specifically a lot, I don't know about you, I cannot wear like on-ear headphones. They do not work for me. I have to go for over-ears. But the way that these are built, they're built specifically as a gym headphones, so they're meant to be like tossed around fucking everywhere.
That is nice.
Even
You
even
said
the
they were expensive. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm unemployed, so everything's expensive for me.
No, I was expecting somewhere in like the $300 to $400 range when you said expensive.
Oh no, that's my studio headphones that I have behind me. Those cost me $500. I have Sennheiser PXC 550s.
Oh, nice.
They come in pink. Okay.
Well, I know what Toad is purchasing.
Correction, they come in camo pink.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the camo part of it.
He just wants the pink. As Lilypad screams in the background.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was the streak of the light.
Yeah.
Do they
also
have to have
said
a specific hardware?
Also, keys go great
no.
with bread, apparently.
Bread?
Keys do go great with bread. Yeah.
If you're storing your bread in the freezer, keys do in fact go great with bread.
Yes.
She is the anti-pink. What do you mean? She wears pink. She wears pink all the time. But I guess it's only if Dad picks it out, because the ones that Grandma and Grandpa picked out, she hates.
Oh, goodness. I can hear her talking all over the place.
You can keep what's left of it if you make me a kosode in one day.
Ah, of course, of course. Now, which circ?
You said they're really visible. How do they fit on somebody's head that's larger?
So I have a massive fucking head. For context, I am 6'4", and I have to get I think it's like large or XL helmets.
Oh,
for fucking.
You ride bike or motorcycle?
I want to. I'm trying to get a job so I can work towards my own license.
Okay, so I'm 6'5".
It might work.
I wear a 5X helmet.
This is my best work yet. I hope it brings you success at your tea ceremony.
I'm sure it will.
So in the character, so when you started
My training
life,
exercise are complete.
you're the pre-game screen. Did you by any chance turn on the enlarged head skull like in Halo? And that's
he just backed the slider. That's all.
Hey,
That
Aldo, did you
wasn't-
get a... Sorry, my apologies.
No, you're good, Chumpy. What's up?
You have an extra question? I'll just DM the question because it's a dumb question.
Yeah, no. I started life, and my head was, big, but my shoulders were worse. And they still are. They were debating having to break one of my collarbones when I was being delivered so that they could get my shoulders out.
Yeah. This man is very large.
I unfortunately my cranium was too large that I forced my mother to have a C-section. So
You must change into the kosode before I present you to father.
yeah.
I'll have a servant help you dress.
I can dress myself.
Too much
You can put on clothes. There's a difference.
So Chumpy, I didn't get a coupon. I got an 11-hour credit booster.
Damn. I also have a question for your DMs night, but that's for whenever.
But Yeah.
So this is headphones, no mic, right?
Yes, Master Soki.
They do have a mic, but you could very easily turn that off.
And I'm too old to possess.
Does it have a wireless adapter for computer?
Nope, it is just Bluetooth. Your PC should have Bluetooth.
It does, but my PC is located in the basement, and I am located on the first floor.
Oh, I go up to the. So I'm in the basement. I go up to the second floor, and I'm fine with connection. Like my phone can be across the house. And for context, I was at the gym once, and I didn't notice that I had my phone on me until I noticed my connection getting spotty at the bus stop, which was like a 3-minute walk away.
What is the name of this agent?
Yeah.
He told me his name was Chu.
Oh, my house has got a lot of different waves going on in it. So my computer actually sits inside of a server rack.
What is the purpose of the tea
and
ceremony?
it's built inside of a server case.
Is it lined with lead?
There's Faraday mesh in our basement.
I was gonna make that joke. Fuck. Well, it's just true now.
It's true. I'm a systems engineer, and our house is built a little bit more than it needs to be.
Nothing wrong with over preparing.
That the kids weren't that bad, and I don't believe in God.
Oh shit.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, I understand your concern. It's very much a better to have and not need than to need and not have type situation. So I respect that. I don't.
Well, to be fair, I wasn't the one that put that crap in this house. That was my father-in-law, who has a doctorate in preparedness.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a doctorate in, I think it's Homeland Security preparation or whatever. It's wild.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's stuff that I didn't even know was a thing, and he lives by it. We have so much shit everywhere.
I want my job offer
In
with.
other words, he has a doctorate in Midwestern dadism.
If he could afford a corn silo to be buried in the middle of a field somewhere,
that's his doctorate.
Oh, sorry. Case study assessment of disaster preparedness.
Oh, that's like the actual degree for that. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a doctorate in that.
Yikes.
Bro is like Y2K. Man, that's Y2 forever.
But
yeah, he was in the
I
military
was
for
told
that.
the tea ceremony is a good way
About
to meet
the
people
headphones
with
though,
common interests.
the reason why I also like them a lot, because you know how a lot of headphones have like padding at the top, and it's usually like fabric, and it's like not well done to the plastic, so it just tears off after like a year or two. This one's so I've had my headphones for I think 2 years now, and these ones are done with I don't know what material. It's kind of like a silicone thing, but it's built into the plastic, and there's like soft cushioning under it, so it won't tear because it's seamless with the top.
I joined and I start hearing about silicone. What a time to come in.
Well, welcome, Dram.
Oh,
Hello.
Welcome to the Bad Dragon Advertisement Studio.
It's all about the Mindy Studios, man.
Yeah.
You mean Spencer's?
That too.
Yeah, you gotta get the fancy indie ones.
We're talking about Twin Tail or where, dog?
We're talking about Big Blue in the first live attempt.
Excuse myself from your ceremony in 3 days' time. I ride to Lord Nobunaga tonight.
See how deep your knowledge
Your
really
absence will
goes.
sadden us, Lord Mitsuhide. Though
Deeper than your rectum.
it is odd that he who requested
But not deeper than the collective rectum.
take it away.
Who can
So would that be just the
anticipate such
collective?
a brilliant,
No.
unpredictable
The collective
Indeed,
rectum is the
I shall
idea
express
that
my
you can
regrets
produce
to Lord
anything
Nobunaga in America.
of substance
I will convey
within the space
And
of
I've
the
left the
collective
gifts with your
rectum. So
houses.
whatever you can literally pull out of your
Excuse for
ass.
the inconvenience.
And it came up from the
acts
fact
of
that we had a friend named Joshi,
always
Joshi being gay, but not being, he said he wasn't a gay guy, he was just a guy that fucked other guys in the ass. This is how he described himself.
I mean, fair.
So the collective rectum joke was anytime we were trying to get stuff together, we would say we have to rummage the collective rectum. Where's Joshi? We need more space.
Is that why you wanted me to stay? You believe he's connected to these contracts?
I believe nothing until I have evidence. Sometimes answers reveal new questions.
You don't trust him?
You have
Why are you
captured my
fighting a
interest.
Thrax? What, I thought you were
Do
hunting
not
for a weapon.
presume to have earned more than that. The guests will gather in the garden ahead of a
12
ceremony.
fucking runs. Not an exaggeration.
Join them there.
That's brilliant.
I know what you're on about.
Oh, Toad
I
called
got
it.
mine in 4.
Sorry,
That's
Miss Minnie.
great.
Did you not like that? I was giving the cat chin rubs and she just fucking twitched.
Hello.
I am Shigure.
But you
Yeah,
had a hair
so-
on your ass for the past few days.
So for my current headset, it can run Bluetooth or it can run wireless. And even with the wireless adapter, if I walk into our kitchen, I lose my headset.
I am not so interested in decoration.
So our house
unless
is
it involves ornamented
a
temple.
little wild.
That much is clear.
You are friends with the Imai?
Families.
But yeah, I think that I'm just for a good headset.
How did you gain entry?
I am so sorry, my dude. You got the face that makes women lesbian.
Who's that?
I trained under Master Senmuriki.
So, it is as Master Soki says.
He is the beacon. He is the beacon boy for
No. He's tired of
for
teaching
the
children
LGBTQ.
with no
I'm
other
gonna send
virtue
this
than
to
their
y'all
name.
individually, just because it's.
There's something about you that
No. You've got to put it in self-promotion.
breeds a piece of earth. Or a cat.
It's self-promo.
What did you say?
You stink of the countryside.
I'm just
Go
gonna.
back to your
I'm gonna put it in shit posting.
Do it.
Just Knight gets to see it first, but he knows he can see exactly what I mean by he has a face that makes women gay.
Has a face for radio.
Hello. We have not met.
And you got a voice for books.
Jesus Christ. Oh, why the duck face? No,
I am
no.
Shigure. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I am Milady Satoko. I was unaware they allowed children
Yeah,
at
y'all.
these ceremonies.
We are
I'm
partners
going to
in
leave
business.
chat because I'm about to start sounding like a real fucking psycho. Dead by Daylight.
And that's different from any other day because...
Well, these
My
people aren't
uncle
used to
says I
sitting
had
and
to
listening
grow
to me
up
play Dead
before
by
I could
Daylight.
learn
So...
I'm here
I
on
can...
my husband's behalf.
I get
But
no,
I'd
trust
rather
me,
be hunted.
you'll be fine.
Oh,
I mean, it's like the most non-condescending way, but
They
probably
are
will
a
be fine.
scourge on our land.
Don't kill
My
Knight.
servants are trained with the temple, and we deliver swift justice to
He still
those
owes
who
me
loot
money. He's
and
not allowed to
steal.
die.
but what of those who steal to
Okay,
keep
they're
their
Moon Knight.
vengeance,
No.
or to take back what once was theirs?
Theft is the most base and cowardly of crimes. No one should steal unless they are prepared to pay with their life. But this is hardly a fitting subject for this event.
Ah, Dram left.
Excuse me while I contemplate this cherry tree.
Mom, I'm famous. A comment that I posted on TikTok has over 100 likes.
Good evening.
I thought that that's how you get famous, right?
Alright.
I am Shigure.
What a beautiful kosode. I love the trim.
You wouldn't mind if I steal it from you? I mean no disrespect. I am Wakasa. You may have heard of me?
Who hasn't heard of Wakasa of Sakai?
Wakasa of Tanegashima.
Oh, I must have confused you with someone else.
I doubt that. I am like no other. I am something of a legend in the making.
Just the shrieks of delight.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Just a
wasn't born
perfectly
here,
cut
and
shriek.
some find my manner bold. Are they polite or
Oh, for the babies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where
She's
did you
playing
say
with
you are
Gabe.
from?
So they're chasing and running around.
I never told you. Sakai is the
I
only
see
place
why
I
they
wish to call home.
hot patched the names for the technosites so
answer.
quickly at the start
Enjoy the
when they dropped the update. Oh my
If you
fuck.
plan to stay in Sakai, come by Osaka
For what?
Castle.
Warframe,
I'm
you know when the
overseeing some
technosites
work
came out? There was like an
Yes.
immediate hot patch for the names of
Yes.
the
Did you
technosite
see
version.
some of the names for the
I
original
know,
one?
I just saw them. I'm posting them as shitpost.
It was great.
I'm so excited because I didn't even know that that was a thing, and now I
Oh
am.
my god, there was one where it was like hard drive rape something. They were bad. They were really bad.
No, how about this?
When they're like AI generated shit.
How
Yeah,
about hard
so they were
drive
doing-
I want boys file in 1999?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or
Oh.
the Zeke beat woman. TM.
As my owner
It was
guest,
trademarked.
you will sit at my side.
Uh.
You might better appreciate the preparing of the tea.
You do me too much honor.
I drive my one voice file. God, Jesus.
Yeah.
I see why they patched it so quick.
Oh god, it was definitely something.
Kitty! Hi, kitty.
I'm debating staying with Razer. I'm looking at the Skull Candy, but they don't have a dongle adapter that I can set up top.
I don't think that they overall. I don't think that they do.
That's like the one thing that gets me is if I could get it attached to something at my desk level.
I mean, there is an aux port if that's what it uses. But that's about the best you're gonna get.
No, I've got so I'm running 3 fiber lines up from my basement to my desk. 2 of them are DisplayPort fiber direct, and one of them is a Type C connector with 10 gig speed to a USB docking station.
Many years ago, I had it with the
So my upstairs is literally just a couple of monitors and my peripherals. And then down in my basement in my server room, and my server rack is the computer. And my wife's computer is set up the same way, and then my servers are down in the rack with it. So that's how that party is set up.
I'm looking through a group chat that I'm in of shit that I post, and I'm realizing I have so many things for the shit post channel.
It belonged to my master, Takenojo.
Wait, night. Look at shit post real quick. I really need to find out where the fuck I get this mod. I don't care if it's from fucking caches. I need it.
Jesus.
The blend of flavor puts mind and soul in balance.
It needs to be an Exilus. I need more room for power strength and range.
Oh goodness.
Master Sokyu, For your hospitality, please accept this dagger. Owned
So did
by
you
the late
pick
Shogun
a hex member yet, or
It endures. Like the
like do you
Ashikaga.
have anybody in your back rooms?
Oh no.
Master Sokyu, I hope you will have a time
'Cause I
to
have
reflect
all of
upon
them
this painting
floating.
of wild geese.
Thank you, Satoko.
I've seen that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, the rampant sexual intercourse thing.
No, the Ben Grimm one.
Oh.
I would like to offer you this snow mask, Master Sokyu, crafted by the artisan Zeka.
I'm gonna open shit posting later and just be like, what the fuck?
Discerning choice.
Oh, I can't.
Thank you.
I have a metal clip that I was hoping to fucking put. Shite. My fucking my Zaramon bugged out when I was fucking using. Oh, I know the
Master
clip doesn't
Sokyu,
exist
please
anymore.
accept this humble gift.
What do you
We're at-
mean? Metal, get the
The
fuck
leaf
over
jar,
here. What do you mean this no longer exists?
From Lord Nobunaga's personal collection. How did you come to possess it?
I got it through Master Riku.
Delete it.
I'm
No.
sorry to have caused offense.
I see. That explains much. You gave no offense. I shall repay Master Riku for this act of generosity.
I thought I was posted on my.
You
Post
have
the gift
honored
first.
me
I
with
got
your
rid of that.
Here it is.
present.
No, that's not it. Here it is.
I will cherish this feeling. You may see yourselves out.
How can I be certain any one of these is Jewish killer? But I can't risk missing my chance at revenge. This one possesses a noble grace I didn't sense in the killer that night. She's grown hard out of necessity, not cruelty. I can see Otama committing murder on a moonlit night. Does she know who I am, or is she just bad?
Yeah, this is how everything just
Wakasa and I are more alike than these others. She fought for her place here,
falls apart.
but that path couldn't have been easy or clean. I can't let this opportunity walk away.
What happened? We're posting shit and shit posting, just random things. Have fun, guys.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
No. Where's my phone?
I meant
Where's
no
my fucking
offense.
phone?
I've never met a woman quite like you.
And I suspect there's more to you under the mask.
Mask.
Oh
We
boy.
hide our true selves in public.
Oh god.
What do you say we talk somewhere we can let those masks drop?
Gotta love Oblivion.
Gotta love
I would like
Oblivion.
that.
Then come to my house. It's not far.
Goodness gracious.
I can't
What?
match Master Sokyu's wealth,
You guys.
but I hope you'll feel more at
Gotta
ease
know what
here.
the problem is.
I mean, there's no
You
problem.
have a
I'm just
beautiful home.
Would you believe this
Goblins.
is the first place I truly dropped anchor?
Goblin
Before
what?
this, I was always on the move.
Y-
Why
you
do
guys are
mine
just
goblins.
goblins.
Sakai? Were you looking for something?
It's very similar to a mine
I
goblin.
will explain myself,
Yeah.
but do feel free to look around.
I think that they're located around the Sugandis.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nothing comes in or out of Sakai without Sokyu.
As long as you don't bring a fucking propane grill, you'll be fine.
Not out of any great love of tea. I prefer sake or Portuguese wine. Men like Soku and Soku have the same
Is it 50 gorilla-sized crevices? Okay.
That's not.
Oh, I get those once a month.
I know.
If none of you guys have seen it, there is. It's called Legends of
It's a
Embarks.
coward's weapon.
They
Oh, yeah.
they have some D&D based shenanigans. They have
That
like one
was the field we couldn't
consistent
place.
group of players
It's
that
you,
all
from that night.
runs in several
So
campaigns,
gun you
and it is
down
the silliest
like
shit.
a coward.
And
I don't care. Chuckles is the goat.
my goodness,
He is.
I have a better idea. Why
Chuckles
don't
the
you
space
tell
clown.
me what will make this right between us?
I wouldn't know.
And
My
I'll
magic
get it for you.
is fiendish in origin.
You think
I mean,
would
whimsical.
bargain with my father's murderer?
You are in the strongest position. You offer life. I will trade anything for that.
This bitch thinks I'm gonna let her live.
If you think that's good, you should do dungeon soup.
I want you to feel the pain
Oh,
I
those are
felt.
good.
The loss. You took
The heartbeat.
my father from me.
My father sold me to pirates for a bag of rice.
You
That's
just
a
want
disorder.
my eye in some stupid dark
So
cave.
you're saying you have nothing to lose. What about all this?
You can have it all. I started with nothing. I can do it again.
There is nothing here that I want.
You must want something.
I want my father back.
I have this one. Shit.
I did it. Wakasa is dead.
Right,
And I am one
these are my
step
son.
closer to
Gandhi.
avenging my
What the
father.
fuck is this? The first
I should
civilization
go back
game?
to the hideout and tell Tomiko
Oh my
only
god,
what
the
I
civil.
This table looks rustic.
Because apparently, if you were too nice to Gandhi in the first
Yeah,
one, you just
the-
turned him into a fucking raging nukeaholic.
Right, and it was because they didn't have a proper integer handler in the map.
Yeah.
So he went to
You stole
negative
that from me.
aggression. It just turned all the way to 100%. So he immediately went from the nicest person in the world to nuking everybody.
Wait, did I steal the fucking Marlboro cigarette one from
It's
you?
not the one that fucking. It's not the one that found that.
Oh no, that's the wrong one. Here, take that as a reaction gift, son.
Give you pregnant. Yeah, for the word.
I'm missing a bunch of this conversation, and I'm quite okay with it.
Oh. It's probably for the best.
Alright.
Was there something random? Like, I gotta go scroll through my my random shit from when I was picking on my buddy Robbie, and we got into a dip war and a picture war with just the most random shit.
It's always a fun time, though.
Well, that's where RoboCop came from.
I love this video so much. I need to go find that shit again. Fuck. Next time I reloaded the group chat, I need to go scroll up and find it again.
That tape. Oh.
Enjoy this one.
Okay. Oh, I heard that. Jumpy, are you? Not Jumpy. Alor, are you crying?
No, he's laughing.
Yeah, I'm pissing myself laughing. The one
my builds one, or no, oh god.
the video I just sent.
Oh no.
Just keeps fucking going.
I'm always thirsting. I have some old fucking StarCraft memes. Ugh, I hate saying them.
Toad. The fuck? I'm still I'm looking at that and just the pain that I am experiencing. Like that's every time I glance in that direction, that's like psychic damage. Just
It is done. The two Onryo are gone.
They thought themselves beyond justice. It is a good beginning. Our next step is less certain. Our allies got wind of something.
What is it?
Lord Akechi Mitsuhide wants to speak to you.
Lord Mitsuhide?
Oda Nobunaga's
Yeah, I should
most
reorganize
powerful
my
daimyo. More like his dog.
my channels and stuff, because I don't think I have anything safe from shit posting.
But how did he contact us? Does he know about
It just happens everywhere.
We intercepted what we thought was a letter to a commander, but instead it was a message for you.
He knew our spies were there. He knew it would get to me. Where
And
does
it's
he want
usually
to be?
because it's just devolved from something else.
At the place where you
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The first. He must know about the Onryo I killed at Katano. Maybe the others as well.
We need to be smart about this.
If Lord Mitsuhide wanted us dead, he would send soldiers, not a message. This is something else.
Yes, a trap.
I know, it's a risk. But how else can we find out what he wants?
Still.
I know Katano well enough. No one will see me unless I want them to.
No! You can't go to Katano.
Why? What's wrong?
It's too dangerous. Promise me you won't go.
Don't worry. No harm will come to me.
What was that all about?
I don't know. It's not like him. I'll talk to him when I get back.
Okay. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna stop here for the night. That seems like a good stopping point.
Little short gamer stream.
Yeah, kind of just doing a 2-hour thing. Just
The females game.
it happens. But it was awesome to have all you guys here, and thank you for everybody that was watching. We're gonna go raid a friend that I think
Get the knives ready.
that I think might still be streaming, hopefully.
I'm looking into some stuff now.
Let me take a look here.
All the kids going crazy.
Oh, I guess they are not. Yeah, he did. Alright, well, that's okay. Because we have... Alright, let's see here.
USB-C.
Oh, my credit booster right now. Let me get my other credit booster. No, Funky Fops, get away.
You running on Warframe right now?
I mean, I'm not really doing anything. What the fuck?
Okay.
Kraken. It's cheaper than the one that I'm running, the Barracuda.
Let's see this one.
Just what are we looking at for a raid message tonight?
Oh, I have to find somebody to raid first.
Ooh, that's probably smart.
But I think I found somebody to raid. I think we're gonna go raid Demon Tally or Demon Tail. They are also playing Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Oh.
So I think our raid message. I don't know, Knight. What do you got?
Putting the responsibility on me.
Yep. You're good at this stuff.
Down on the spot, too.
The correct response currently is share the plague.
Oh no. Vitamin C saves lives.
Sure.
Vitamin D saves more.
Vitamin D makes more.
You know what?
Saves, makes, same thing.
Yeah.
I complicated. Oopsie. Hey, Sunshine.
You know what? I came up with something.
Oh boy.
Because this is what we were doing. And that's what they are currently doing. They are going on a murder spree across Japan.
Oh, have a good murder spree. Yep, that does work.
Alright. Let me get in here. But thank you everybody so much for watching. I might be back tomorrow streaming with Knight. If Knight streams tomorrow, we shall see. But until then, behave and don't do stupid things.
Don't tell me
I
what
make
to
no
do.
Yeah, I was about to say I make no promises about either of those things.
I'm trying, Queen. I'm trying real hard. But let's go raid Demon Tally and watch them play some Assassin's Creed.
Thank you, Queen. We're definitely gonna try and feel better.
We're trying.